Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, it is Friday and it is new project reveal day. So this is going to be a lovely little car once we're finished with it. We've got most of the parts from the donor car, so that just gives you an idea of what it's going to be. It is going to be another Fiesta. So yeah, this has got probably a little bit more damage than the others, but a lot of the parts we can use off the donor car. Not all of them. I have had a quick look around it and we're going to need to get some other bits and pieces. One of them is a new windscreen. So yeah, let's get into it. I'll bring it in. I'll show you what we've got. We'll have a walk around. We'll go from there. So let's do this. So here we go, guys. Another Fiesta. And as you can see, this is the side that the damage is on. It's a 2010 Cat S titanium Ford Fiesta 1.4 petrol, because it's a titanium. They only come in 1.4 petrols. And yeah, this is the damage here. So you can see now why I took off the donor car, the two doors and the wing of this one, so we can got all the parts, not all the parts, because we still need other bits and pieces, but most of them I've got now. The airbag's gone off, the door's open. It's going to need a little bit of work on his pillar, I've got to be honest. Now, it's been sort of hit this way a little bit, so it's been hit on the hinges. We've got new hinges off the door. These ones over here, so we can use these. We can actually take these off and use these ones on that one. And we can actually see now where, you know, what needs to be moved and what needs to be done, because we've got this one to use as a guide for this one. Still going to go to the body shop. I'm not going to do that, but we're going to do as much as we can. So this is all going to go to the body shop. It's because he's got a little bit of crease in here, and I reckon that as you can see where it's been pushed. So as that's been pushed in there, it's creased this. So this needs pulling out. Yeah, and then we'll change the hinges completely just to make sure it's not worth taking a chance on these hinges, and I've got them on the donor car, so it just makes sense to do it. So as it's sort of pushed it there, it's crumpled it here and here, but you know, the actual seal is not that bad. You've got a little bit here, but we can deal with that. You know, it's not major. The underneath's okay, so it's not as bad. Actually, not as bad as I thought. Airbags have gone off on the dash. Strangely though, the steering wheel airbag has not gone off. Don't know why, but I'm going to change it anyway, just in case. Because this one's gone off and the knee one's gone off, but the steering wheel hasn't deployed for some reason, and the seat belts are not deployed either. So I think it's worth just, I've got the seat belts, I've got the steering wheel airbag, we've got the dash, which is over here. So yeah, I took off all these parts, the two doors, the dash, all that off the donor car the other day, didn't we? But I still didn't win this car. Now, I thought, well, let's get all the parts off ready, just in case I do win it. And luckily enough, I managed to win this. And I think, including fees, it was £1,050, including the fees. This come from Sandy, Copart Sandy. And instead of me going and getting it, collecting it, I had someone bring it to me. And I think it was like 160 quid. So far, we're up to about £1,250, just under £1,300 for this car. And as it stands. It's not going to cost nothing for the doors. It's not going to cost nothing for the dash and the wing, because believe it or not, you've got a bit of a dink here. Look, so we've got another one of these off the donor car. So let's replace that as well. We are going to have to replace the windscreen, like I said to you, because that is an MOT failure. Even though it's got a little crack here, the crack goes up to about here, so it comes down along there, and that is straight in the way of the driving. So we're gonna have to change this. I'll pull it, and then I'll see how much the screens are. I think they're only about 150. So I might pull that windscreen, buy a new one, and then we'll set it in ourselves. I think I've got some windscreen adhesive up there, so I might do that ourselves. I'm not sure yet. You know, timing belt, water pump, service, it's going to get all that stuff. It has got some service history, so that's good. I'll show you that now. Found it in the glove box. Locking wheel nut as well, key. So we've got all the manuals as well. Comes with 2 keys. So we've got all the manuals, 2 keys, and comes with the logbook as well. So yeah, it is a great little package car. Show you the service. So yeah, it's got 7 stamps. 16, 15, 16, 18, and then 21. 35,000 miles, 2021, and it's done now 64,000 miles, and there's no sign of any sort of timing belt or water pump written down in here. So I think we'll be doing the full service, including the timing belt, the water pump, and everything. Yeah, just to make sure that it's completely done, ready for the new owner. You know, I like to do those kind of things. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing. What else? So in the pictures at Copart, all you could see in the pictures is that little rip there. Can you see that? So they took a picture like this. All right. And I had a funny feeling that the airbag has gone off on this chair. I had a real funny feeling because it's the way it's been unstitched there, ripped. It looks like it's been ripped apart, and yeah, I was right. And they've tucked it round, so you couldn't see that airbag on the seat has gone off. But I had a funny feeling that was going to happen, and then yeah, it has. So we've got to replace the seat again. We pulled this from the donor car the other day. So we'll be using this one and swapping it out. And it's not going to cost me nothing to get a seat. You know, and all these little bits and pieces, these add up. If you think about it, these 2 doors, what, £100 each? The seat, £50. So that's £250 saved. The dash and the airbag kit and all that sort of stuff, seat belts, what's that, another £150, £200. So, you know, straight away with and the wing. So, you know, it's incredible to think that that's just saved us sort of £400 or £500 on all the parts that we've got already from this donor car. It just is definitely the way to do it. And then what we'll do is we'll swap all those parts that come off that, all the damaged parts, the doors, the wing. I don't know about the wing. We might be able to save that wing for another car or whatever, and repair it and respray it or whatever. But definitely get the doors in, get those on here. And this whole car will be complete, but it will be all damaged. All round it will be damaged. So, yeah. What do we think so far, guys, of the new project? This is why I bought this. I bought this one specifically because it had the side damage and we can use all the parts. And again, I'm going to do the same with the rear. I'm going to find one with rear damage so we can use the tailgate the lights, the bumper, the crash bar. I'm going to use it. And again, for this side, I'm going to find one that's got this side damage. But, you know, apart from the other side, the front end is pretty good, and that side is pretty good. There's no real damage to the bumper, the bonnet, the headlights, anything like that. So that's good. But obviously we've got a little bit of scuffiness on the bumper. Scuffed a bit. See it there, here. So I'm not sure what to do about that. This don't work, but that's only a tailgate latch. Got loads of them, so we can fix that, no problem. What else? The wheels are pretty scuffy, I've got to be honest. It looks like someone has swapped the two rears from the two fronts, because the two fronts are normally the ones that are always scuffed, but it ain't in this case. In this case, it's the two rear ones. So I'm only assuming that someone's already changed them and these are originally on the front and they've swapped them over, because the front ones are in pretty good condition. But these rear ones, yeah, they're terrible. So, don't know yet. Even though we've saved money on the parts, do we get these refurbed? And then, yeah, go down that route. I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. So, but yeah. And obviously we've got a little bit of creasing up here as well. So it's definitely going to the body shop. It's got to go to the body shop to be done. But we're going to do as much as we can before then. Airbag light is on, but it runs and drives lovely. So the airbag light comes up here. Just pings up. So 63,436 miles it's done. It's got digital climate control. Which makes that easier for when we're removing the dash on here, because you haven't got those cables that go like that and that. It's all done by plugs, like electric, like wires. So it's actually done us a favour by having this. But there's no damage to the actual. You know, normally these are worn and damaged, and it's in really good condition. So yeah. Oh, someone's coming to the door, guys. Bear with me 1 minute. Sorry, guys. Yeah, just wanted to come to the door and have a quick chat. So I just had to cut off there. But yeah, what was we saying? So yeah, 63,000 miles. We have got the airbag light on the dash, and that's going to be linked to the airbag module. We have pulled the one out of the donor car, which is this one here. This is what's causing that airbag light. You can see the airbag sign there. It's the restraint control module, basically, and it controls, obviously, you know, it's stored data and stuff like that for the airbags and that going off. Whether or not that's the same numbers, we don't know yet until we start taking this one apart and getting in there and taking the actual interior out so we can get to this to see what it is. I like to try and keep the original one and get it cleared if I can, just because it's the original one and, you know, it's not nice. If those numbers match there, then I'll probably just swap it out because we know this is clear. But only if the numbers match. If they don't match, then we're going to have to do something about it. I think that that BG as well, that makes a difference as well, I think. But, you know, that's all further down the line. We've got loads of repairs to do on this one. I'll show you the engine bay quickly as well. Again, 1.4 petrol. It's not the 1 litre EcoBoost engine, so it's the better of the engines. And we're going to be doing the timing belt, the water pump, the full service. We're going to be doing all that sort of stuff with it as well. And yeah, we're going to get into this next week. Start ripping it apart. You know, we can even swap that seat straight over because we've got it over there. But I'm not going to. I'm going to take it out and leave it out because I want to get all the trims on the inside of here, get all that removed, get the wing off, just do as much as we can before it goes to the body shop to have a little bit of a pull and a little bit of a working out over this corner. But that'll be in probably Monday's video. Get stuck into it, get the dash out, the windscreen, I don't know, but we're going to sort of get into it. I've just noticed there's no aerial, but I think we pulled an aerial off the donor car. So there we go. Oh, it's just starting to rain. I need to get that donor car in. Is it going to fit? Is it going to fit? Is it going to fit? Yeah, I think that's going to go. So, yeah, at least we've got an aerial for it as well. But, yeah, what do we think, guys? Drop me a comment. Let me know. It's just, you know, another project, and it's another way of getting rid of the parts off the donor car that we can use and add this side damage. It is a Cat S, so you know that's the reason why, because it's that part of the structural of the framework and the car. But as long as it's pulled back out straight, it's not that bad. We've done worse than that. So yeah, I think it's going to be a lovely little car when we're finished, but it's going to take a bit of work getting all that dash out and all the work. It is going to take some work. So there we go. That's it. That's the new. It's had quite a whack as well, hasn't it? It has had quite a whack. Most of it, luckily, has pushed inside the door. So the actual door is hit. If it is a hit lower, it would have done a lot more damage to the seal and all that sort of structural part of the car. But because it looks like the impact was higher up here somewhere, you know, it's just creased the door, and sort of hit it over here, and then pushed the B pillar in a little bit at the bottom here. But yeah, we've done worse than this, and I thought it'd be ideal to get this one to use all the parts. Again, we've got to check discs, pads, get it through the MOT. We've got to all do all that stuff. You know, I'll go all over that, all those kind of bits and pieces anyway. So it's going to be a lovely little car to start next week. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get into this one on Monday, and then just start stripping it out and doing whatever we can on this one. Yeah, so I'm excited. Actually, I quite enjoy doing this kind of cars because it's quite an easy. I've done absolutely tons of them. I know the ins and outs of them. I know how to do them. And yeah, it should be a good one. Right. So, guys, that is it. Like I said, it is Friday. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you Monday where we're going to start this new project. So take care. Thanks for watching. See you soon.